Are you ready to experience the ultimate in luxury travel? Today, we're taking you on a tour of the most opulent private jet in the world, Drake's $220 million flying palace. This is a world where the boundaries of comfort and extravagance are pushed to the limits, and every inch of space is designed for maximum relaxation and pleasure. From the plush leather seats to the state-of-the-art entertainment system, every detail of this aircraft has been meticulously crafted to provide the ultimate in comfort and convenience. And with a price tag that exceeds the value of many small countries, it's clear that no expense has been spared in creating this airborne masterpiece. So, join us as we step inside Drake's private jet and take a tour of the ultimate in luxury travel. This is an experience that you won't soon forget. Back in 2019, Drake shared a video to Instagram of him standing in a hangar with tears in his eyes. Behind him, a huge plane was being unwrapped to show off its beautiful paint job. Drake's private plane, called Air Drake, was shown to the world. Even though it's smaller than Air Force One, it's not that much smaller. This jet is a modified Boeing 767-24 Curve, which used to be a cargo plane. It is 180 feet long and has 156-foot wings. As a point of comparison, that means it's 1.5 times as long as a typical basketball court. The huge plane is thought to be worth at least $185 million. And some figures say it could be worth as much as $220 million. Drake's net worth is a shocking $180 million, which is $5 million less than the most reasonable estimate. So, how did he get the money to buy it? Did he borrow a lot of money? Did he put on a live show for the CEO of Boeing? Did he pay less for it because it's Drake? As you know, Drake bought the plane, but he didn't pay a single cent for it. I guess he got some publicity out of it. But even though the plane is nice, it's not brand new. In fact, it's at least 24 years old. A bit of a 90s baby back when dial-up internet, Furbies, and Blockbuster were all the rage. The Boeing 767-24 Curve was made at the company's site in Everett. After it was made, it was used as a freight jet by several airlines around the world, such as Mid-East and Ellen Express. Then, it got to the Canadian airline cargo jet, which thought of a way to use it to help sell itself. They spent between $80 million and $100 million designing and updating the cargo jet so that they could give it to Drake for free. Drake had to promote them on his Instagram as part of the deal. At first glance, it may not seem like a good deal to spend $80 to $100 million on something just for a shout out and some engagement. But Drake is the 33rd most followed person on Instagram with 72.5 million followers. Many of them are famous people with lots of money. And if they didn't know about the cargo jet before, they do now. If there's one thing famous people like more than spending their money, it's showing off the things that money and fame have gotten them. Drake and his friends shared a lot of photos and videos of the jet, which really caught my attention. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. I would probably be calling cargo jet right now if I didn't already have two private jets of my own. At first, the plane was white on the outside and had a silver Drake's owl skull on the side. Air Drake could also be read on the outside. And the story has a pretty cool picture of hands in prayer over a picture of the world. Drake's religious beliefs are clear in many of his songs, but he recently chose to change things up. He got a new paint job done by Virgil Abloh, who is the creative head of the menswear line at Louis Vuitton and the CEO of the company Off-White. Yes, you can have a head of Louis Vuitton build your private jet when you're as famous as Drake. The OVO Owl, Air Drake, and globe from the old design are all kept in the new one. They are all white against a bright blue background. The plane is covered with white clouds that look like the artwork on the cover of his record Nothing Was the Same. The tragedy mask, Thalia, is on the right wing, but it's not clear if the humor mask Thalia is on the left wing to balance it out. I hope not, since an airplane is a place to relax. The underside of the plane has the words "If you're reading this" in big white letters. This is a reference to his 2015 album, If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. And the inside is even better than the outside. It's big enough to fit 200 people, but Drake changed it so that it only has 30 seats, which is still a pretty amazing number when you walk in. You'll find a sitting room with high-quality furniture and fixtures that have been carefully chosen to match the warm and luxurious colors of gold, brown, mauve, and cream. There is a small hallway with compartments at the front of the plane. The compartments on the left are made of shiny wood and hide private areas in a very classy way. First, there's a bedroom with a king-sized bed with lots of pillows, a wall with lots of windows, and another wall with lots of mirrors. There seems to be a bathroom right next to the king-sized bed in the bedroom. Sounds a bit better than your average first-class seat, wouldn't you say? If you walk past the bedroom and down the hall, you'll find a private sitting area. Usually, it's hard to have private talks on an airplane, but that's not the case with Air Drake. Interior. Behind the sliding door is a cozy but not at all small living area with a soft velvet mauve couch and 2 leather chairs. There is a big coffee table in the middle, and the walls are packed with bookshelves. This would be a great place for Jake to put all of his Grammys. There's also a small screen in the room that looks like a control panel and could be used to change the music, call for help, watch shows, or even get information about the flight path. I think this room would be a nice place for less formal meetings or talks, but if he needed something more official, there's a room on the plane for that. In the back, there's a conference room with a full conference table and chairs. Perfect for any important meetings that need to happen at 30,000 feet. But let's be honest, Drake probably isn't thinking about work when he's flying this bad boy to the Caribbean. So, let's look at the room that's probably used the most. The main living area is a huge room with lots of places to sit, eat, play games, and watch movies. When you walk in, you'll see a full U-shaped couch with a table on the left. Even by itself, the couch is bigger than the ones most people have at home. Behind the couch, there are a few tables with room for 4 people where people can eat or work. On the other side, there's another velvet couch, and further back, there are even more U-shaped couches and dining tables with leather seats. There's even a big TV that seems to either drop down from the ceiling or move into a stand when it's not in use. Even though the room is huge, all the mirrors in the ceiling make it look even bigger. There are recessed mirror screens with gold LED lights around them that make you feel like you're in a fancy hotel instead of an airplane. Many of the walls are also mirror, which makes the room feel even bigger and more open. Beyond the main bedroom area, there's a hallway with a bathroom that looks like it should be in a Las Vegas hotel, not on an airplane. There's a full sink, big mirrors, and gold shelves, which make it a great place to get ready in style. Behind that is a sitting area with rows of leather seats that face forward. It looks a bit more traditional. It is also known that the plane has at least 1 more bedroom, but there could be more. The second bedroom has a king-sized bed, a closet, and a pretty big TV, which is great for watching Degrassi in bed. So, there you have it. Drake's amazing private jet that cost $185 million. So, what do you think? That's it for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We post videos every week, so stay notified. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.